if he wouldn't have believed in me, I wouldn't have been able to, pull this character off on screen. I want people to see me beyond Marathi girl who now wants to be in Hindi. And your social media following it cannot be a marker for your ability or talent. जो बाहर से देखते हैं उनको ये अंदर की दुनिया बहुत अच्छी चकाचौंध लगती है. ये जितना अच्छा दिखता है, ग्लैमरस दिखता है, उतना ग्लैमरस वो है नहीं.
For all film related interviews, reviews and content, please like and subscribe to Puja Talwar. You can also follow me on Twitter and on Instagram.
You, sir, I want to know what is up Purnima Gaikwad's sleeve now. We are very curious.
Oh, there is lots. And I always say, I mean, it's been a week that we are promoting and we are talking about the show. And I've been saying this for a long time now that I think this was the most challenging and the difficult part of Purnima's life that I got to play in the third season. So yes, you will see a lot of her human side, her vulnerability, her because now she has lost the battle, she has lost her son, so she has basically lost everything. And now regaining that confidence, coming back to the throne and, kind of fighting it again. It's not only for that chair now, it's also for the legacy. It's the unit that a father and a daughter has. They're fighting more for their party than individuals. So I think, yeah, that's the graph. I wish I could reveal more.
No, that we'll wait to watch. But एक बात बता.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to watch the season.
I know. Politics में दिलचस्पी है वैसे.
नहीं. I always say that my politics is limited to Nagesh Kukunoor's writing and Rohit Banawalkar's dialogues. मतलब दिलचस्पी. I always say क्योंकि अतुल को पॉलिटिक्स में बहुत दिलचस्पी है और मैं उनसे बहुत कुछ सीख भी लेती हूँ. मैं उनसे बातें करती हूँ, मैं जानकारी बहुत लेती हूँ. But I always feel that politics is around us. You just cannot avoid it. It's a part of your daily life. And I mean, not only Rajniti wala politics, but also like politics that happens in your work life, the politics that happens in family. So you just can't avoid this word politics at all in your life. But having said that, I'm not that person who takes keen interest in studying and understanding what is going on in the national politics or international politics and be involved in it. Yeah. So I just like to be little informed rather than involved.
That makes the two of us.
And informed also very subject to my mood. Abhi mujhe chahiye knowledge to chahiye. Abhi mujhe nahi chahiye, then I step out and I say that I don't want to talk about it. I'm good with it.
I totally relate to that. And वैसे आपकी इंडस्ट्री में जो पॉलिटिक्स होती है वो जो राजनीति की पॉलिटिक्स है बहुत ज्यादा उम्दा पॉलिटिक्स है वो so hats off for surviving that. But we are revisiting a character across 3 seasons. How does this character grow on you? Because I know when you read the person on paper, you also as an actor, as a woman, will try to relate to her. कभी-कभी लगता है अरे भाई मैं ऐसा नहीं कर पा सकती हूँ, but then to get into that mind space, what is it like to journey along with that character? Do you become a little more empathetic? Do you get more closer? How does it work?
So I think as a woman, as a girl, I do understand where she's coming from. So because I also said this in the first season, though my family has like very different values, my upbringing is different. Everybody, we are 2 sisters, but my parents treated us like वो कुछ लड़का लड़की वाला भेदभाव मेरे घर में था नहीं. It was not in my family. But we often say this, लड़की के जैसे रोना मत.
लड़की की तरह भागना
अरे
मत.
लड़की है खाना तो
ऐसे भी कहते हैं.
Sorry?
लड़की की तरह भागना मत. लड़कियों की तरह.
हाँ. Right. So I think these are the elements which kind of seed in that information at the back of your mind without even intending it to be like अभी मैं लड़की के खिलाफ बोलूंगी. ये नहीं है. वो back of the mind seed in होता रहता है बचपन से. अरे तू लड़का है, तू लड़कियों की तरह क्यों रो रहा है. we don't even know when we are saying this that we are already differentiating between a boy and a girl.
Absolutely.
And we are making that impact on a little child right when he is like probably 1 or 2 year old, making him realize that you are a boy, you are not supposed to do this. So all of us have seen this, experienced this in our lives, in in our society. So that I can relate to. One part of Purnima Gaikwad that I cannot empathize or I cannot relate to is killing her own brother. I think to any extent, me as I'm a different human being. I would never take that path, never choose that path, even if I'm left with no other option.
Absolutely, no.
But yeah. So, but I feel that it was right for her to do that. I mean, I completely agree when she did it. I never felt that what she's doing is wrong. I felt that all these wrong attitude people in the society deserve to have a full stop and a good should rise. So yeah, with that, yes, as a woman, yes, as her journey, I do kind of relate to her honesty, relate to her being opinionated, her being strong-headed, and yet, fighting for the right thing, just right thing. These are the elements that I definitely relate to because I am very much like that in real life.
Also, you have a very decorated career, and one of the most sought after names. How has your journey as an actor and your process changed from the time, like your first film to now, from Ami Dogi to now? How has it changed? Like,
Oh, so Ami Dogi was the last Marathi film that I did.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Yeah, from in that
Ami Dogi and
Okay, it's been very interesting, and because I never planned to become an actor, and it's very it's very obvious and cliche to say that हाँ मुझे actor बनना ही नहीं था पर मैं बन गई, but it's not that. I genuinely, so I used to sing in school. I mean, I still sing, but I used to participate in music competitions, and where a teacher spotted me and she said that इतनी बकबक करती हो तो नाटक में काम करोगी. And I said, हाँ करूँगी. And I just participated in an inter-school competition and I started enjoying it. My parents never said no to it because I was good at studies. So the primary thing was you have to complete your education. I did my graduation, I did my post-graduation, and till that time, I had almost done like a lot of television shows, a lot of Marathi film as child actor. I had even done Munna Bhai MBBS.
I know.
And Munna Bhai. Yeah. All this.
Remember you in
no plans. All this was done when I had no plans to become an actor. Even when I did Munna Bhai, I didn't know that this is what I want to do as a as a career choice. I was doing this because the opportunities were coming. I was not struggling going out to get work. It was coming, and I was like, मेरी पढ़ाई से लेके अगर मुझे time मिलता है तो मैं करूँगी, नहीं मिलता तो मैं नहीं करूँगी. After my post graduation is when I realized that what I have missed in those 2 years of my college is acting. I was studying filmmaking and I was studying advertising, and I did mass media post graduation, but what I missed the most was acting. And then I decided that no, I have to go back to acting as my career choice and not anything else. And then I did Shivaji Raje Bhosle Bolte Hai. From there, people in the Marathi fraternity have known me as a child actor. So they always knew how I perform, what abilities I have. So getting work in Marathi was not a difficult, it wasn't a problem as such. But sustaining and consistently doing good work and patiently making choices of the films or a show that I would like to do was a difficult path. Was definitely a difficult path because of that, probably you'll see in the span of maybe 2007 से लेके 2017 तक, I have probably done only 10 or 12 Marathi films.
Yes, true.
So one film a year. I'm a kind of a person, if I don't like the script, I won't accept the work. Even if it is like, if it's paying me a bomb, I still have to like the script. If I don't like it, if I don't like the part, I will not be a part of that project. after 2018, after Ami Dogi came, I really was not enjoying the scripts that were getting offered in Marathi. And constantly, even before that, it's been since 2015, I had started giving auditions in Hindi.
Yeah.
You know, for films, for OTT shows, for all that. But somehow I think I have to give this credit and everything entirely to Nagesh Kukunoor, because he saw that spark in me. He trusted me. He believed in my talent. And if he wouldn't have believed in me, I wouldn't have been able to, you know, pull this character off on screen. Because Purnima Gaikwad was a very, very, very complex character.
Yeah.
She's the most layered character I have performed so far. And it was all, I mean, I was so thrilled when I even got a call from Shruti Mahajan to audition for Nagesh Kukunoor. I was like, yes, whatever it takes, I am going to come and, you know, give my best. And I did it. And I'm so glad that he trusted me and he liked my performance.
Absolutely.
And I think from there, it was just holding my director's hand and following his directions, and then just perform. That's it.
Honestly, and also OTT has given women a wider berth to perform, which was not so happening. And now even with films, it's happening. But then, of course, there is pay parity issue. Women get paid way less. Then वो female oriented कर देते हैं. Theater नहीं मिलेगा, इसको OTT में डाल दो. Marathi film, somewhere I felt, you know, their female characters were very way ahead of their time in comparison to some of the Hindi films we saw.
Yeah.
You know? So what is now,
Yeah.
as an actor, as a popular heroine, female star, is that you want to change. One thing you feel it's high time they changed. And also Bollywood's receptivity towards others needs to change, which I agree with you.
What I would like to change. Okay. So firstly, I want to be a little positive and optimistic that the change has already, you know, the change has started. It has already happened a little bit. I mean, it's slow, but it's happening. If I'll talk only about myself, I want people to see me beyond a Marathi girl who now wants to be in Hindi.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I'm here to act irrespective of languages. And I believe in my craft, and I'm here to work on my craft. So just believe in the talent that I have, and I'll work towards it to make it better. But do not put any actor in a box of a language or maybe a region or a state or anything, because I think talent is talent.
Absolutely.
An actor is an actor, whether they come from South or they come from Marathi or they come from Gujarati or Bengali or whichever, North, whichever state.
Absolutely.
So I think that one approach, I really want people to change that. And I think it changes when you get good roles and when you perform, because I believe that only work speaks.
Absolutely.
The more you work and the better work, the more better you get in your work, that speaks. I don't want anyone else to kind of, take that
social media presence hai, that speaks more than work.
Oh yeah. Okay, I have a different way of looking at it, because though I feel that's not what people should judge an actor's ability on. I mean, your social media following it cannot be a marker for your ability or talent. But having said that, I do understand where the producers come from, because they are seeing the reach, they are seeing the number of people they will reach in one post. So it's just a business, probably, business call. Like if I'm selling any product, then I'll definitely look for a page which will give me more traction, right? It's just that. And eventually what your producers are here for business. Everyone is here for business. So if your product don't get sell at a good price and it reaches a larger audience, how are you going to make the other product then?
Absolutely.
It's like a double-edged sword.
I totally agree. अब जाते जाते मुझे ये बता दो, फिल्म इंडस्ट्री का सबसे बड़ा झूठ क्या है? सबसे बड़ा झूठ. आप राजनीति में हो, सो हम पूछ रहे हैं गायकवाड़ से, उर्फ प्रिया बापट से, फिल्म इंडस्ट्री
मुझे लगता है
का सबसे बड़ा झूठ. सॉरी,
मुझे लगता है लोगों को ये लगता है, जो बाहर से देखते हैं उनको ये अंदर की दुनिया बहुत अच्छी चकाचौंध लगती है, पर ये बड़ी मेहनत वाली है. मैं बड़े दिल से कह रही हूँ. आपको अगर लगता है कि ये ऐसे कपड़े पहन के बाल बना के कैमरा के सामने बैठे एसी में बैठ के कितना मस्त लग रहा है, कोई आ रहा है आपको मैडम फ्रूट चाहिए, मैडम खाना चाहिए, देयर आर डेज when actors, I mean, I have done that. There are times when you don't even get time to eat and you're constantly working for 17, 18 hours. You need then those people around you to take care of you, because otherwise you won't survive. And how will you give your next shot? So ये जितना अच्छा दिखता है, ग्लैमरस दिखता है, उतना ग्लैमरस वो है नहीं. अंदर से वो सिर्फ मेहनत ही आपके काम आती है और कुछ नहीं.
absolutely, such a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you very much. All the very best.
Thank you,
Looking forward to
Puja.
see you more soon.
Lovely, yes. And lovely chatting with you. See you soon.
Likewise.
Bye.
If you've liked this interview, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram.